Welcome to Safe Money Strategies with Susan Moore-Vault, president of Moore Financial Strategies. Susan specializes in working with those over the age of 50 and is now in her 20th year as a financial services professional in Tucson. None of Susan's clients has ever lost a dime in this market. Susan is an Air Force veteran, a former detective, a mother, and a grandmother. Susan's mantra is get educated about your options so you can make informed decisions. And now, here's your host, Susan Moore-Vault.
Protecting all you have. More financial strategies.
Good morning, Tucson. This is Susan Moore-Vault, and as always, I thank you so much for being with me this bright and early Saturday morning. I hope you have great plans for the weekend and you get to spend time with who you care about most, or maybe just relax and enjoy. My name is Susan Moore-Vault, and I'm president of Moore Financial Strategies. I've been in practice in Tucson here for over 21 years, and my mantra is get educated on your options so you can make informed decisions. You know, the market has been so crazy. We look at it going up and down and up and down. What does that do to your stomach if you still have your money there? Ooh, pretty scary, isn't it? It also gives you time to reflect about what happened in 2008 and 2009, and do you want to be there again? I don't think any of us want to be there again, but we've got to be realistic. We're living in a global economy, and right now the picture is grim. I mean, what's happening in Europe is changing day by day, and there's no telling what's going to happen. The problem is it's massive, just like our financial problems in our country are massive. And you can put on Band-Aids, but it's not going to heal it. It's just going to cover it up for a short time. It's going to have to shake out by just going the natural course. Doing all these stimulus programs has proven to be unsuccessful, and the amount of debt that has grown is truly unsustainable. So, folks, be prepared. We're going to be in for a long, cold winter, metaphorically speaking. It's going to be tough. So, be prepared. My goal is to help people be safe, have the money that they need, and not be exposed to that type of risk. Why am I different? I'm a retirement specialist. I work exclusively with pre- and post-retirees, and my emphasis is on ensuring the safety of your precious retirement dollars. I mean, let's face it, folks, there are so many things that we can't control. Let's work on the things that we can control. That's what I can help you with, and believe it or not, when it comes to your money, you do have some control. You have the ability to, at any rate, particularly if you're not in the market. I encourage you, whomever you're working with, folks, check them out. I have to have one of my clients come on one of these days and tell his story about how he was ripped off by somebody he thought was credible. In fact, when he was sitting in my office and he told me what happened, I called the FBI. It was that bad. It was that bad. You've got to be careful, whoever you're working with. If you're working with a broker, you can check with FINRA. That's F as in Frank, I, N as in Nancy, RA.org, FINRA.org, and do a broker check. If you're working with an insurance agent like myself or somebody that's licensed with insurance, you can go to the Arizona Department of Insurance and certainly check the Better Business Bureau to see if there have been any complaints. It's your money. You deserve to know about the people that you're working with. Check them out. How is your advisor taking care of things for you now? Does he have or she have a solid plan in place to protect you when the market crashes again? And it's not a question of if it will, it's a question of when it will. Are you willing to have everything you have at risk in these times? If you're 50 or older, you really owe it to yourself to get a second opinion. It's the prudent thing to do, don't you think? I mean, wouldn't you be winning by not losing? Did you ever lose money before, and how did it make you feel? If I can show you a way that this will never happen again, wouldn't you like to at least hear about it? Do you have enough confidence in your current advisor to get a second opinion? Folks, I have information that will change your life forever. And I'll tell you something. If you don't know this information, it will place you in serious financial jeopardy. Think about it. Do you want to be really rich, or do you want to absolutely positively know that without a doubt you'll never be poor? I have a strategy that even if you run out of money, you'll never run out of income. Call me, 296-4464. Again, that's 296-4464. You can come in and see me. I am not going to charge you. People are always surprised when they come in to see me and they say, well, how much will this be? I don't charge for my time. Whether you choose to work with me or not, I promise you one thing. You'll walk out of my office knowing a lot more than when you walked in. And that's my promise to you. 296-4464. And if you'd like to know more about me, go to my website at www.morefs.com. That's morefs.com. MOORE, F as in financial, S as in strategies.com. We're up against our first break, but don't go away. We'll be right back.
More financial strategies.
Thanks for listening to Safe Money Strategies with Susan Moore Vault. Now, do you have money sitting in CDs or a money market and it's doing nothing? You can put it to work while still having access to 100% of your funds. And you can increase your income by $3,000 to $6,000 a month if you should need long-term care assistance while making no financial commitment. For a free report, call 520-296-4464. Now, you must be in average to good health to qualify. For this free report, call 520-296-4464. That's 520-296-4464. Call Susan Moore Vault today. If you're retired, near retirement, or a baby boomer, you must call us today to get your free booklet, The 11 Biggest Retirement Mistakes. If you transfer your IRAs, 401ks, current annuities, or any retirement accounts, we will add an immediate 10% cash bonus. $100,000 becomes $110,000, $500,000 becomes $550,000, and $800,000 becomes $880,000. Listeners just like you have transferred nearly $1.5 billion to us in the past 3 years. We don't recommend stocks, mutual funds, or any risky securities. Our clients do not lose money due to negative markets. Why should you? We offer the peace of mind you deserve with your retirement savings. Do you know you can extend your IRA deferral over 3 generations? Why not? It's been your right since 2001. Call our operators and we'll rush you our most popular booklet, The 11 Biggest Retirement Mistakes. And to make it even better, you'll get a free IRA and retirement checkup at one of our nationwide locations. You deserve an income for life. Call Susan now at 520-296-4464. That's 520-296-4464. If Susan is unable to answer the phone or if she's on the other line, please leave your name and number and she'll call you back promptly. That number again for Susan Moore Vault is 520-296-4464.
More financial strategies.
Okay, we're back. I had a lady come in last week and she brought in her various investments and portfolio, and she said, oh, I have an annuity too, and I've had it for several years. And I said, what kind of an annuity? She said, well, I don't know. And she pulled it out and it was a variable annuity. And she said, the only problem is that she lost some money on it and she's hoping that it's going to be made up. She didn't understand how variable annuities work. She didn't understand what type of fee she was paying. And what I did is what I would recommend that you do and what I have recommended in the past. Get on the phone. I put it right on speaker. And we called the insurance company, not the broker, but the insurance company. I will not name the name of the insurance company, but we just called customer service and said we'd like information on this particular contract number. And we got a customer service representative and said, could you tell us about this annuity? How much are we paying in mortality and expense fees? How much are we paying in administrative fees? How much in fund fees? How much in rider fees? And on and on. The client had no idea that she was paying this much in fees. And then to add injury to insult, she told me that her broker was charging her a management fee on all of her money under management, including the assets inside of this variable annuity. So in addition to being paid a commission for the annuity, he was also charging her an annual fee for the money under management. So she was really getting ripped. I found an article in the Annuity News Journal, it's about various types of annuities, and it's a business journal. And I wanted to read this to you because I think it's important. Sales of variable annuities slow in 2012. The variable annuity market, following strong growth during the past 2 years, has stalled significantly in 2012, with a substantial rise in costs due to skyrocketing fees and sliding guaranteed withdrawal percentages. Variable annuities are no longer an attractive option. The average variable annuity fee load is now up to 3.65% from its 2010 rate of 3.15%, which I think is ridiculously high. According to a recent study by investment banker FBR Capital Markets and Company on financial product trends, variable annuities have become too unaffordable for even retiring baby boomers. Randy Benner, analyst and author of the report, wrote, advisors have aggressively pulled demand forward for the baby boomers. He also indicated that clients appear to be triggering the guaranteed features more frequently, which has led carriers opting to add and reinforce a greater number of restrictions on variable products. As a result, insurance companies have been moving away from variable annuities over the past several months. At the end of April, the Hartford Financial Services Group eliminated sales of variable annuities, while Genworth Financial, Sun Life Financial, MetLife, and ING Group of Nevada have all backed off on promoting variable annuity sales. Considering the above trend, advisors have become more cautious about the short-term future of variable annuities, which has negatively impacted those sales. Benner wrote that in prior years, advisors were more focused on putting clients into the variable annuity with the best offerings, but now consistency has become a priority with advisors, and they are more concerned with ensuring that their clients don't get involved with an insurer that will decide to get out of the variable annuity business. So that's what's happening in the industry. But for those of you that have variable annuities, I have another article I'd like to read to you. It's entitled Variable Annuities, Fixed Annuity, or Fool's Gold. According to the Phoenix Company's 2003 Wealth Management Survey, 67% of seniors agreed with the philosophy that, quote, it is important to preserve the safety of my capital, even if it means accepting a lower return. Financial planners, stockbrokers, and the like continue to push the safety-oriented features of their variable annuity products to compete with what is already an inherent value design of fixed indexed annuities. Indexed annuities, which are fixed annuities, are the only products giving you the potential to exceed traditional fixed interest rates without exposing your principal or past gains to market risk. A variable annuity is essentially a tax-deferred mutual fund. It is not a fixed annuity. Variable annuities, by design, are directly tied to the stock market through sub-accounts, and regardless of the bells and whistles that are added to mask their true identity, they are still tied to market risk. The Securities and Exchange Commission pamphlet entitled Variable Annuities, What You Should Know, states, quote, the investment options for a variable annuity are typically mutual funds that invest in stocks, bonds, and money market instruments, or some combination of the three, end quote. The SEC states, quote, higher expenses can outweigh the benefits. end quote. It also reflects concerns that sales representatives often do not tell potential customers all they need